Okay, my lovely commentators or YouTubers. Yeah. Anyways, this is Dragox55 bringing you a new deck recipe. Well, I haven't done these before, but I have a deck recipe that I want to show you guys. So, the deck recipe that I have is penguins, because on Dueling Network, I'm a penguin soldier icon, so yeah, look at that, it's a great beast. Okay, anyways, to start off, we got one Mobius the Frost Monarch, which, if you don't know, you tribute one card to destroy two cards in the back row on either side of the field. You can use this to clear up back rows. Pretty stable card, I guess. Two Warriors of Atlantis. You can either use it to get Legendary Ocean, or it's pretty much a really good beatdown for water. Two Great Emperor penguins, the strongest penguins in the deck, and you can use it for XYZ summonings and whatever. Its effect, you tribute it, you get two penguins. Usually you want to aim for Nightmare penguins and bring out a level 4, if Legendary Ocean's out, level 3, or you can bring out penguin soldiers, and I don't think I have level 2s in here, but you can go for level 2s or level 1s. Anyways, still a pretty good card in this deck for penguins. 3 Mother Grizzlies. It basically helps you search out cards in the deck and thins out the deck a little bit. 2 Nightmare Penguins. Of course, you get to return a card to their hand that's on their side of the field. Also gives your monsters 200 more attack, so yeah. And since you're only running basically waters, then yeah, it helps out a lot. Double Penguin, and pretty much everyone knows what it does. Flips up, it sends cards back. If you're at a stalling point using like Gravity Bind or Level Limit, you can, what's it called? Keep on bouncing their monsters back to their hand, or get those nasty big old monsters off of the field. 3 Little Penguins. I think you could lower it down, but basically what it is kind of like Spear Certain or Kraden, whatever. But you set this face down when it's flipped face up and sent to the graveyard. Right after being flipped face up, you can target a penguin and special summon it face up or face down. Usually your target would be the Great Emperor penguin, or you can go for Nightmare or Penguin Soldier. You can't target our little penguin, sadly. But yeah, that's gonna be like your monster reborn of the deck in a way. Now we got a Neostration Grand Mole. If you're in a stuck position, he can bounce back some nasty monsters and stuff like that. And your opponent usually doesn't want to attack this bad boy. Morphing Charge for draw power. Discard all cards when it's flipped up. Both of you, and you both draw 5 cards. Marshmallow, just for stalling, and your opponent takes 1,000 points of damage and it can't be destroyed by battle, but yeah. Gore's the Emissary. If your field is clear, like if your opponent used like Heavy Storm or something to get rid of all your back row, and then they destroy like your monsters, this will stop from like OTKs or something like that, or those burn decks to help, I guess, but mostly to stop OTK. 2 Legendary Oceans. It lowers the levels of the monsters, which allows you to bring out certain XYZs, and it gives them extra 200. So also it lets them get under cards like Gravity Bind, like Nightmare Penguins, Mother Grizzlies, Warrior of Atlantis. Yeah, it basically lets them get under that. I don't even know how to say this. Umaraka? I don't even know. Anyways, you gain 500 attack. It's mostly to boost up your monsters. Downside is it lowers your defense. So Be careful about that. One Book of Moon. Now, how you would use this card is you can either set Penguin Soldier or Nightmare Penguin back face down, or you can use Little Penguin to bring it back and then use it to set this, or you can use it to stop an incoming attack or something that is going to be dangerous for you later. Pretty good card for this deck since some of these cards actually rely on being set face down. Or you can get more draw with Morphing Jar. So Heavy Storm for those back row cards, and basically since John's True Nade's banned, so yeah. 2 Shallow Graves, bring back Nightmare, Morphing Jar, Penguin Soldier, or Little Penguin, and you can get their effects again. And basically that's what you'd use that for. You could bring back Mobius or whatever else, or Marshmallow. But mostly it's for the little penguins and the ones that require face downs. Mystical Space, Staple, Destroy, Spell or Trap. Just so you know, it doesn't negate, so don't be telling somebody that, oh, I negate something or something like that. Level Limit Area B, mostly for blocking your opponents and stalling. And also if you get Legendary Ocean out, you can basically just attack your penguins or anything lower in level 4. Basically puts everything defense to level 4 or higher. Pot of Avarice, a pretty good card for this deck. If your opponent keeps on getting your monsters in the grave, like all your penguins, just Pot of Avarice, send 5 your penguins back or wherever you want, and draw 2. 2 Pot of Dualities, since this deck doesn't rely on special summoning. You can use, except for XYZs, it doesn't rely on special summoning, so it's very good for this deck, and you get an extra card. 1 Mirror, destroys all attack position monsters on your opponent's side field when they attack. Toronto, nukes field of their monsters when they summon. You can use it when you flip over Little Penguin, you nuke the field, and you bring out the Great Emperor Penguin. So that's pretty good. 2 Compulsory Evacuation Device. How you use this is either to bounce back your opponent's monsters, or you can, once you get Penguin, because Penguin summons them face up, attack or oh, it is face down defense. Oh, I did not know that. That was face up defense. If you just basically bounce back monsters. If you use up Nightmare Penguin, you can bounce it back, set them again. Pretty good card. I did not know it says face down. Whatever. 2 7 tools. You can run Solemns instead of this, but this basically stops traps like Mirror Force or something dangerous like that. 1 Call the Haunted. Bring back Emperor. Bring out 2 Nightmare Penguins. And then XYZ summon. Basically getting out a strong monster. And 2 Gravity Binds just for stalling, and penguins, except for Nightmare and Great Emperor, can get under it. Okay, as for XYZs, these are for sure and to keep, but these are ones I use. Okay, if you want to run synchros in this isn't a final thing. This is just how I built mine. If you have any suggestions, you can tell me them in the comments. Let's see. We got one. Oh, it says warrior. Get that out of there. My bad. Anyways. Why? Get over here. Okay. What? I thought I had 2 of these. I had to put another one in here. Whatever. 1 or 2 Bahamut Sharks. Basically detach and you get a level 3 or rank lower 3 level water XYZ. So you usually want to target for Leviathan, or you want to go for, where is he? Wind up carrier, whatever. That's what I use it for. You don't have to do it that way. One Snow Dust Giant, you sack up, or you XYZ the two nightmares, and basically its effect, you can detach one XYZ from this card, and then basically the amount of water monsters you have, you put ice counters on monsters face up on the field. Anything that's not a water monster loses 200 attack for each water counter, or ice counter. Basically, since you're running a bunch of waters, it is. Oh, I should run a water hazard in here. Oh, if I could find room for it. Anyways. Not water hazard. Anyways. Getting off topic. Yeah. Basically, lower monsters' attacks. Basically, like Burn the Mighty. But way better, I guess. Yeah. Anyways. Crystal. Whatever. You basically use that on the. When you're using Legendary Ocean, you can do that for Nightmare Penguins. And, basically, once attacked, you get rid of one XYZ material, and basically, it can't be destroyed by battle and card effects. And also, your opponent takes damage that you would token from the battle involving this card. So, yeah. Marrow Geist. What's it called? Oh yeah, monsters that rely on the graveyard. This card can stop that because when it attacks and destroys a monster, you get rid of one XYZ material thing, and then it sends it back to the grave, stopping those nasty effects about the grave. You've like Necros or something like that, so your opponent can't stop attacks. This one's for the Penguin Soldiers. Basically, yeah. If it would be destroyed, detach, and for each one on the card, it gains 200 attack. Or your monsters gain 200 attack defense. Mostly for the boosting effect, that's why you want this guy. Okay, the dragon, one discard. Yeah, basically, so you can attack twice. Use this one to negate effects of your opponent that are gonna do so much to you. Ooh, that's why I run two of them. Okay, this one to cause damage, burn damage. This one because he gets 500 for each, and he can be used with Bahamut Shark. Giga Brilliant for the boost and attack. Utopia to negate attacks, of course. And one Wind Up Carrier, whatever, for the Bahamut Shark. His effect, what's it called? Yeah, nothing I care about. It's for wind-ups more or less, so yeah, that's pretty much all of this video. This is my penguin deck, and rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think I should add, take out. Tell me if I should make a side deck, pretty good. Alright, well, peace out.